In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the coolant reservoir on this BMW X5. This is going to be located under the hood on the driver's side. Let's get into it. Now, you want to make sure the engine's cool when you do this. You take the cap off, just twist that off. Take that off. And we're going to use a fluid extraction pump and remove as much of the coolant as possible. You could always use a hose and a siphon. Just use it as a siphon. In a bucket. Just get as much coolant out as possible. Otherwise, you could have a drain bucket underneath it, and then when we take the lines off, you're just going to have some coolant come out as you take those off. All right, that's about as much as we're going to get out. That's good. Take this line off. There's a clip right here. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Pull that up, put that in service position. You can grab the hose and pull it off, just like that. With a 10mm socket, we're going to take this bolt out and this bolt out. Pull that out. Take those out. We're going to take this pipe out. We're going to loosen up this hose clamp here. Use a straight blade screwdriver. Loosen that up. Using a T30 socket, take the screw out. Take that out, loosen that up. There is a bracket right here. This bracket is broken on this vehicle, but yours should just be loose like that. And this screw is caged, so it's just gonna stay in that bracket. Now there's a tube that goes into the hose. You wanna just squeeze the side of the tube, pull that out, that'll separate. Further down here, there's a airflow sensor. Just push down on the tab. Slide that connector off. And with a pick, there's a little lock ring here. You want to get underneath that, pull that lock ring out. It's going to release the hose from the throttle body. There we go. Pull that out. Grab that tube and just give it a wiggle. Pop that off. You can take it off over here as well. There we go. And just get it past the hoses in the bracket and out of the way. This air snorkel is just in my way a little bit. I'm just going to pull this out of the way. You can just separate the clamp right here. Just use a pick or a screwdriver and then just pull it up out of the way. Now just grab the coolant reservoir, pull it up, then you're going to reach underneath. You can disconnect the electrical connector. Just going to have to push down on the tab. And then the hose, you're going to need a pick. And there's a clip on the hose. You just want to get underneath the clip. I'll show you a little bit better once it is out. There we go. All right, that's in service position. Just have a drain bucket underneath in case some of the coolant comes out. Just wiggle the tube off. Just gonna try to pry this off a little bit. that's off. A little bit of coolant going, that's okay. It's going into the bucket. So you can see on the hose, what I was doing underneath was getting underneath this clip and just pulling that clip out into the service position. You can use a straight blade screwdriver or a pick. Seems like it's a little easier with a pick. That's where you want to get it, in that position right there. That's for taking it out, and then you can separate the hose there. Now that you're ready to put the new reservoir in, you just want to put the clip in regular position, and then when we put the reservoir in, it's going to clip in place. And you can see the connector right here. This is where you had to reach underneath and just push down on the tab right there. Push down on that tab, and then you can disconnect the connector. Now I take the reservoir, reach underneath, connect the hose, just get that lined up, push it down so it locks in place. There we go. Heard a click. Grab the connector and connect that to the sensor. Lock that in place. That's good. Take the 2 bolts, get those started. And we'll tighten these down. Make sure those are snug. That's good. Now take this tube. You want to push this lock into service position, just like that. And we're going to snake this in. Just get it past the bracket. Lined up with this hose up front. All right, push that on and just twist it into position. And take this hose, it's going to get locked in right there. There we go. And tighten down this clamp. Snug that down. Get the bracket lined up over here. Get that screw started. And we'll tighten that down. And take this hose, get this lined up, lock that in place, push it in till that lock goes down. That's good. And this air tube, get this lined up, push that in. Lock that down. I'll take the cap off. Use the funnel and put the appropriate type of coolant in. There we go. You should be able to check inside to see where the level is and adjust accordingly. You're going to put the cap on, run the engine, make sure it does not overheat. After it runs for about 15-20 minutes and it's gotten warm, shut the vehicle off, let it cool down, then you can double check the level and adjust accordingly.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.